What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Terrence. Listen, guys, I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I got a huge announcement for you all. But before I start, if you're new to this channel, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button to become part of the family. Now, for the huge announcement, drum roll, please. I tore my Achilles. That's where I've been for the past 3 months. I tore my Achilles, and I've been sitting on this couch and my mother's couch. So I've been couch bound for the past 3 months because I tore my Achilles and I have to physically relearn how to walk and strengthen my foot. So that's my big secret. That's my big announcement. You guys are probably wondering, like, Terrence, why have you been posting content? Well, I tore my Achilles. And I wasn't really, honestly, I wasn't in the right state of mind. Like, mentally, I was just, depressed. I wasn't in the right state of mind. Obviously, physically, I was injured. But, mentally, this injury really took a toll on me. And I just wasn't in the right state of mind to really post content. I just had to really focus on recovering and getting better. So now that I'm 3 months in, it's been 3 months so far, I'm in a better state of mind, and I wanted to post this video to hopefully help someone else out there that clicks on this video, what to look forward to with this injury, what are some of the things you can get to help you out, the tips and tricks, and just really try to help someone else out there that may be going through the same thing. So how did this happen? Well, I thought I was LeBron. I thought I was Kobe. I thought I was Jordan, AI, the whole 9 yards, man. I was hooping. I was playing basketball, and I made a move, and I heard it pop or tear, however you want to call it, rupture, whatever. I heard it tear, and I fell to the ground, and I thought my friend had kicked me. And when I immediately fell down, I was like, listen, man, you kicked me. And it was like, no one touched you. And my friend who I was with, he was like, yo, I think you tore your Achilles. And I was like, bro, what? I was like, no, man, I tore my calf. I tore my calf. I was like, my calf popped. That's what happened. He was like, no, man, you grabbed your ankle. I think you tore your Achilles. Let me call my wife, who's a physician. So luckily, I was with the right group. His wife was a physician. And get this, his brother-in-law was an orthopedic who fixes this type of thing. So go figure, I got hurt around them. But he called them and they told me what to do. And they was like, yeah, you tore your Achilles. So I had to have emergency surgery 3 days later. So since 4th of July weekend, I've been couch bound. I've been between my couch and my mother's couch throughout the week. I stay with her because, I just can't really fend for myself like that. I can't drive. I can't walk without crutches yet. I can't stand up in the shower. Honestly, I really can't do anything for myself. So I'll stay with her a couple days out the week. And then I come back to my house in the city, to my personal house, because I have physical therapy up here for a few days out the week. So I kind of been going back and forth, but I've been couch bound for the past 3 months. So when it comes to this injury, what can you look forward to? Well, obviously, physically you're injured, right? People always be like, oh man, you're going to bounce back. It's just an injury. You'll be all right. But what people really don't understand is the mental things that comes with it. It's not like, oh man, you're injured. It's the fact that you can't do things for yourself. For me, personally, I'm a very independent person. So I hate relying on people. So asking people for help, is really kind of like, dang, man, I can't do anything for myself. And I took for granted the little things like walking, obviously walking. Like, I cannot wait to walk again. And driving, because I tore my Achilles on my right foot, I cannot drive. And then most importantly, I cannot stand up in the shower. I have to have a shower seat. I have to sit in the shower. For the first month and a half-ish, you cannot get your cast wet. You can't get your splint wet. So you have to get used to taking bird baths, or if you want to call it sink baths. So you have to get used to that. Like, I had to basically have to learn a lot of new stuff. Like, I've never taken a bath in the sink with 2 crutches. You know how hard that is to stand up with 2 crutches. And you're only using one leg. You can't put your other foot in the ground. So, you got to balance that. Try to do one. It was, bro, it was just so difficult. I tried a walker and I fell through the walker. Yes, that's another story. I'm not going to put that out there. But I fell through the walker. But I caught myself before I hit the ground. So, yes, if you want to do something, I found my mom gave me a bar stool. So I sat down the bar stool. But for the first, week, I had to figure things out. If you want to take a shower, you have to wrap your leg in a plastic bag. Or, they said trash bags. Amazon has something, but for me, I didn't want to risk it because I have to, a tub that you have to walk into. Not a walk into, but in regular tubs where you got to lift your leg up physically. And I only got one good leg. So what am I going to do? Hey, what am I going to do? Mess that good leg up? No. So I didn't risk it. It took me, you know, the little sink baths for a whole month. Literally, I had to rework my whole life. I'm on medical leave from work. You know, I can't do any work. So yeah, man. So like mentally, this whole process takes a toll on you. And then when you talk to other people, you know, I know people mean well, but I don't think people realize when they talk to you, some of the things they say, they be like, oh man, if that was me, I don't know what I would do. Oh man, if that was me, man, it would eat me up. You know, it's like things like that. You're just like, bro, like, that's what I'm going through right now. Are you really not understanding that? So I don't really think people realize what they say to you. So the biggest thing is, you know, it's just a mental battle because you physically can't do stuff for yourself. And you got to relearn how to do a lot of things that, you know, that we took for granted, the little things. But with that being said, you buy some stuff on Amazon, you know, like a knee scooter, you know, a shower seat, you know, these things called even ups that helps your balance. I'm gonna show you all that stuff a little later, these tips and tricks that help me to really help progress my, I guess my recovery and help ease things along for me. I'm gonna have some links in the description box where you guys can purchase that. Now, what is the process like? Well, the process is, you know, you have your surgery. For me, my surgeon was really good. He gave me, my incision was like this big, so my scar is not too big. I see other people's scars like, you know, this big. So luckily, I feel like my surgery is really good. My scars can be, you know, very tiny and minimal. And yeah, so after you have surgery, you know, you're in a splint for about 2 weeks. Then you're in a cast, a hard cast for another 2 weeks. So you got people sign that, you know, if you like. Then, you know, you go back to the doctor, you know, to check everything. You know, they take your stitches out. And then you start physical therapy, the fun part, you know, the relearning how to walk, you know, restrengthening your foot and all that good stuff. So for me personally, I've been in therapy for 2 months now, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the clips, some of the things I've been going through. Here's when I first started. Obviously, you can see, I could barely put any weight on my foot. And then here, it's a month in. You know, you can see me getting a little better. I lost the crutch. You know, I'm kind of moving my foot more. I'm going up and down the stairs. I'm doing a lot more. I'm getting better. So, you know, as time progresses, you get better, you know, mentally you get better, your spirits get up. So now, like I said, I'm 3 months post-surgery, 2 months into therapy, and mentally I'm in a way better place, man. I'm in a great spot. You know, my outlook is better. Now I'm starting to kind of walk a little bit better. Yeah, man, you know, the process is the process. You can't rush it. You know, that's just the biggest thing that I learned from a lot of people who went through this. You can't rush the process. You cannot rush the process. You can't compare it to the MCL and the ACL because this is one of the worst sports injuries out there. It's actually worse than tearing your ACL and MCL. And fun fact, did you know your Achilles is actually the strongest and largest ligament in your body? So go figure. So, fun fact you just learned about your Achilles. But yeah, man, you know, and like I said, the biggest thing is the mental aspect. It's natural to go through these emotions. It really is natural. I was looking at articles and videos when I first got hurt, like I'm doing now. Hopefully it helps someone out there. And I was looking at people's process, and I came across one of these articles, and it was talking about all NBA players that tore their Achilles. And one thing that really stood out to me is it was talking about Kobe. You know, Kobe tore his Achilles. And Kobe is one of the most strong-minded, you know, people out there. And it was saying that, you know, Kobe even had his mental battles. Like, he went through depression. You know, DeMarcus Cousins, Klay Thompson, John Wall, KD. Everybody went through their emotions. They all said that when, you know, one of them tore their Achilles, someone else reached out to them saying, how's your mental? It's natural to go through these emotions. If you get depressed, don't fight it. Just go through it. Let it happen. You know, things is going to get better. And that's really my biggest message here today, man. It's like, listen, things will get better. You know, keep your head up. It's easier said than done. Trust me. I understand. But hey, man, find your book. Find you some Netflix. You know, watch some on Netflix. Do what you can to try to keep your mind off things. And keep your head up. Now, with further ado, since I'm rambling, let me show you some of the things that I purchased off Amazon and Walmart that helped me during my recovery process that I think will help you guys as well. So obviously here is my foot wrapped up in ACE bandage. You're gonna need that because your foot is gonna swell up like crazy, and this help keeps the swelling down. This is a leg pillow I got from Amazon that I can prop my leg up while I'm on the couch. Trust me, bro, you gonna need one of these. Here is my boot. Obviously, I'm married to that thing right now. We got a love-hate relationship. My crutch. Oh, on crutch, man, please put some padding or something. You're gonna get a bruise on your hand. And here as well. These are my things called Even Up. I call them a fashion statement because, let me get up here. I call them the Jesus Air Maxes 2000s because they help even up your balance. The boot's so high, you put these on and helps even up your balance. Also, it helps up, you know, stop back problems and your hip and everything because you're like leaning to the side as you walk. So, I mean, when I first bought these from Amazon, listen, I thought I was walking normal again. Like, it took away some of the pain I had in my other foot, man. This thing works wonders. Then, as I said before, my shower seat that I had to use in the shower. Now that I can shower, the first month, you're gonna do sink baths, bro. Get used to taking sink baths. It sucked 110%. That was some of the things I had to learn and I couldn't stand. You know, it was just a process. Then finally, here's my knee scooter. You're definitely gonna need one of these. It makes life so much more easier than just using your crutches. I would recommend getting one with a basket because you can put so much stuff in here like your drink, food, little knickknacks. It just makes it a lot easier because one of your hands is gonna be on the handlebars. So if you put a basket on there, it makes things 10 times more easier. And then for me, I have one where it has an indent for your leg. Not really sure if you can see it. But the one before I got this, I actually rented a scooter, and that one had a place for your leg where you can go, I guess, north and south and east and west. So like if you wanted to, I don't know, face your kitchen sink or the bathroom sink, it made things a lot easier because obviously you can't really push this facing forwards towards your sink. So I would definitely recommend getting one that has a space where you need print to go, you know, north and south and east and west. And also Amazon has some knickknacks where you can buy a cup holder to put in one of these holes. And also you can put a, I guess like a fur cushion on top of this too if you like. But honestly, I definitely recommend just outright buying one of these instead of renting, because for me personally, when I rented my first one, it cost me $75. And these on average run like anywhere between $85 to $200. So it's just so much easier to purchase this. All right, guys, that's it, man. I hope this video really helps someone else out there that's going through the same struggles that I'm going through. I really want to put this video out there just to let you know that you aren't the only one going through it. We all go through it, and to keep your head up, man. And again, if you're going through those mental struggles, depression, all that good stuff, don't fight it. Just let it, you know, let it happen. Try to keep your head up. You know, things will get better. And again, I hope, you know, some of the things I listed to purchase to help you along with your recovery. I hope you get some of the things, you know, as I said before, it's honestly, it's just better to purchase it instead of renting it because, you know, this stuff really runs your pockets. But as always, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, hop in the comment box, man. Let me know if this video was helpful or if you have any questions about some of the things that I listed that you should purchase. Until next time, guys, I'm gonna catch y'all later.